Hey friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kathy. You are at SpiceyCatColors. I am here finally joining in the game and showing you my 10 books to finish for 2022. Now, I did do this tag last year, and I was just going to show you, this is my last year journal. It was created by another little piece of my art, and I've seen several people doing it again this year, and of course I wanted to jump on the bandwagon. I just wasn't able to film until now. So last year, this is what I did. I, in my journal, had made this little grid of my 10 books to finish. I put the cover and then the number of pages, and as I was completing them, I crossed them off. Of my 10 books, I did finish seven of them in 2021, which was pretty darn impressive, I thought. And we'll see how I can do. In comparison, I don't know. I didn't look at this before, but I'm just looking here. Originally, I had 259 pages that needed to be colored to finish all of them in 2020, and I didn't achieve it. Do you want to know that in my books for 2022, I have 375 pages I've committed myself to coloring? Oh, really did not think that through. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I did different. And because it's February, I already have started, so I will just be showing you how I have that set up. I in my Johanna Basford 2022 planner, which I'm using as my coloring journal, I guess, for the year. I took one of the pages that I wasn't going to use and I covered it with a piece of cardstock, and I put in my 10 books. And I also made a little progress tracker, and as I color, I am marking them off. This year I made my life easier. I didn't put like the image, I just put the title, and some of them I'm just like marking off, like starting from 1, and I'm not going to worry so much about marking off the exact page I did. So again, work harder, smarter, not harder. Okay, let's look at the 10 books I chose. So I will explain this. I have a little bit of a difference, which I think is why even though it's more pages, I'll be able to do it. So I have 5 books that I actually plan to complete. And then I have 5 other ones, which I will explain when we get to those. First, I'm going to show you the 5 I plan to complete all the way. First, I have my mini Pusheen, and I am very excited for this book because it also falls into Nikki and Niagara's Nikki Does Tiny Coloring, because it's an itty bitty book. This book, I had done 0 pages at the start of the year as of January 1st, and it has a total of 47 pages. So in January, I did do some pages. You'll see those in my completed pages. And these are quick, simple. This should be very easy because it's one of those you can sit down and do multiple pages or just kind of be working on it in between other things. So Mini Pusheen is on the list. This one is a project book. It is Floating 3D Mandalas Volume 2 by Tabitha Barnett. This is a book I am going to work with my friend Tammy Colors 2. We are going to try and complete the entire book, which works out to 5 pages a month, and we have a couple months we'll be able to do 4. There are, how did we do it? So there's, I say 62 pages because there is a like title page and a back page, but anyway, I'm counting those. And Tammy had done 3, so I did those in December to get caught up. Otherwise, so I only had 3 done. Now I am also going to do this, I counted as a page, and this back one, which I already did. They're not technically pages, but I mean, it's a page, but you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be a colored page. And Tammy and I are working from the back forward. And these are really pretty quick. I was surprised how quickly I was able to color the January pages. And some are more intricate. This one's a little more intricate. Some are fairly simple. They don't take long at all, and they look really nice. I'll show you the ones I did, even though this was just in my finished pages. And so yeah, they color up really quickly. It reminds me a lot of Rose Windows, the Creative Haven book. And these were all black background that we did. And then now starting for February, they switch into white backgrounds. And then you can see the grayscale on it. And then let's go back up front. And you can see with that shadowing, it gives it a little bit of a 3D floating image. So this, as I said, I have marked down 62 pages. I only had 3 that have been completed prior to 2022. The next one I chose is Disney Love Stories. Now in 2021, I did the Disney Babies version of this, which is the Hatchet Heroes pixel books. This size, I think they're like 8x8. This is the Spanish version. I got it on Amazon, and they are all just Disney characters, probably couples because they are in love. And they have your color code on the top. There is an answer key in the back, which I'm not going to show you, but so at the start of the year I had 0 of these done. I did do 3 of them in January now, and there are 39 total pages that need to be done. So it's a lot. These are kind of a larger pixel though, so if I do, what do I have to do? At least 3 or 4 a month to get that one done. Another book I have to complete is Mystery Mosaics from Mindware, Book 1. I have several of these and I want to buy more, but again, until I color in them or complete them, I'm not going to let myself buy more. I'd probably buy all of them at some day. So the Mystery Mosaics has 23 total pages. Now they do have a couple that are like double page spreads, so they like open it up. So I'm counting this as 2 pages. A double page, when it folds out like this, it's only 1 image, but I'm counting it as 2 pages. So I don't know. I guess it's however I want to do it, and that's what I'm doing. At the start of the year, I had 3 in here completed, so there were 20 pages to go. So this one doesn't have a lot of pages, so I should be able to get this one done. And I did do a lot in it already in January, so we have that. Then I did, or no, not January. I think I've already started it in February. I've already started doing some. Sorry, can't keep track. Hello friends, I'm back. This is inserted in editing Kathy because I only showed you 9 books and the 1 sticker bonus. The other book that also needs to be finished is my planner. This is the Johanna Basford planner, and I should have been like checking them off, but it's right here. It has 54 pages in. I did not do any of them, and on the left side of every spread there is a Johanna Basford page to color. So my goal is to keep up with it and color the pages for the month I am in. I did do this, was like a cover beginning one, and I also did the initial title. I don't know, I didn't count the covers because I don't know that I'm going to cover them. I kind of like them with the gold foiling. But yeah, so this is my other one that I actually intend to finish the whole book, which I'm excited because I have several Johanna books and I'm always not scared, but just unsure how to color them. So this is going to be perfect for me to try out a bunch of different media, since I do know I'm just not a pencil girl. I have done some work in pencil in here, and I don't think I can ever really embrace pencils. It just hurts my hand too much. So this one I did all in pencils, and I use like Crayola twistable pencils, so it wasn't even like it was that hard. But just the amount of work it takes, and the size of pencils, anyway, it caused pain. So I will probably do mostly markers, water-based markers, and that's okay. But I'm excited because I really will be able to try out different things, and throughout the year, maybe I will try some watercolor, and I think it'll just help me feel more confident when I go into my Johanna Basford actual books. So this is one of the 10 to finish. So, okay, back to the rest of the books. So before I get into so those were the 5 that I want to complete, meaning all of them. And I threw in a bonus before I get to my other 5. This is my bonus book, which is a sticker by number book called Calming Creatures. I purchased this on Book Outlet. It has 12 animal images with 12 mindful exercises, and I thought 12 pages, 12 months in a year, this is perfect. It has, so you have your page with your image, and then it has all of your spots for your stickers, and then there is an activity to do on the left that is just supposed to help you relax, be mindful. You can't really do it at the same time, but it's interesting. And then at the back are your sticker pages. Let's see if we can find the one with the cat. So here are all the stickers you need for the cat page, and on the back it gives you an example of how it will look all colored in. So what I do is, these are perforated. I just pull this out, and then I have it sitting next to me and place the stickers, and then I can flip to the reference on the back if I need to. So this is my bonus, which I don't have in my total pages, my 375. It's just a bonus book that I'm going to finish. Okay, so what I'm doing different this year, which I think will help me actually achieve this, is there are certain artists or series that I have multiple books of and I enjoy. And for example, this one right here is Creative Haven, Keep Calm. And this was a book I was trying to finish for 2021, and I did not finish it. So the goal is I will be finishing it in 2022. And what I've done for my challenge is, most of the Creative Haven books have 31 pages. So what I did for my grid is, my goal is to color 31 Creative Haven pages in the year. And to me, that will equal a completed book. Even though I may not have a completed book, I will have 31 pages. Does that make sense? So the goal is to finish this one, because I don't have that many. I still do. I think I still have like 9 or 10 or more. No, I have more than that. I probably only got about half of this done. So I need to do a lot, but I still love this book. So I'm going to try and focus on this, but otherwise I'm just going to color my other Creative Havens as well. In a similar fashion, I absolutely love and have all of the Camellia miniature books, the 50 romantic miniatures. So as the name always implies, there are 50 pages in the miniature books. So my goal for books to complete is, I have a Camellia Miniatures square with 50 marks in it, and I am going to color 50 pages from any of the miniature books specifically. I have other Camellia books too, but I am focused purely on the miniatures, and I could probably do this every year and eventually get them all done. This is the romantic miniatures. I don't think I've done anything in this book yet, but instead of just focusing on one of the miniature books, that will allow me to continue to work in all of them, and if she brings some new ones out, hence, you guys know how that rolls. So that is my 7th 7th, right? Are we up to 7? And then similarly, I absolutely love Hannah Lynn. And this was the Hannah Lynn Celebrates the Holidays and Festive Occasions. This is a book I was trying to finish in 20, I can't keep talking, 2021, forgot what year it is. And I was just trying to finish one of the copies because there are duplicates. So most of the Hannah Lynn books have 25 images or 50 pages. So I am, again, here we go, my Hannah Lynn square. I am going to try and do 25 Hannah Lynn pages. Any Hannah Lynn pages, but that would equal a book. Of those 25, I fully intend to finish the pages I have left from this book, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 6 pages to complete from here. And then my thought is I want to focus on another book. I mean, I can color from any Hannah Lynn, but I've decided I want to start working, because I haven't done any of these, which is the Whimsy Girls at Work. So we're going to work on that while we are here. And this one I have as the PDF, and I have it all printed out on cardstock, currently just in this binder. I may or may not go and have it spiral bound, just because I prefer that, I think, to work. I just like the book altogether. So once I finish my Whimsy Girls Celebrate the Holidays, I want to dive in and get started on this book. But again, the ultimate goal is to finish 25 Hannah Lynn books, which will equal, in my brain or in my version of this, one book. The next artist I am doing this for is with Jade Summer. So Jade Summer books are, I don't know, they vary. They vary in the number of pages. So I have stuck with the 25 just because that works for me. I think maybe her books, the individual, it's not a her, it's a publishing company, but the individual books are typically around 25 pages. So I have been working on this Grayscale 2 books in 1 Chibi Girls. I don't know how many I have done, but I'm just showing this as an example. It is one I will continue to work in, but any Jade Summer book I color will go towards that as my, and once I have 25, to me, that will be a completed book. And then lastly, depending when this is posted, it'll probably be posted before I get a chance to film my hauls. I do have another of the Hatchet Heroes large Disney color by number books, but I recently, well, not recently, because I did it before the end of 2021, went on a bit of a splurge. So my other goal, these have 100 pages. Now, I knew I could not get 100 of them done to finish a whole book. Well, maybe I could, but I don't know what the year has ahead for me. So I set myself to do, here at my square says big Disney books, and I went with the 25 again. So to do 25 pages in any of my large Disney books, which also allows me, if I purchase new, and this is the same for Hannah Lynn, Jade Summer, Camellia, and Creative Haven, if there are new releases that I purchase this year, I can dive in and color them, and they will help count. So Disney Babies, this is the Circles version, and I haven't done anything in here yet, but I will, my plan is to, of the books I have, I think 3, maybe I have 3 of the large ones. I don't have a lot yet, but to kind of rotate them, and just because they are a little bigger, just focus, like every month I'll focus on one. So in February, I'm going to plan on working in here and try to do multiple pages, but I will just rotate my books so they all end up getting colored in. So there you go, friends. Does that make sense? How I'm doing my version, I was pretty impressed that I did as well as I did in 2021 as far as getting things colored. I did not expect that I would get 7 completed books. and a couple are so close. So we will continue to work on them. And then I will do my 5 books that will be completely colored is the goal. And I will, and my bonus one. So again, this is how I decided to kind of keep track of it. Here, we'll leave this one on top because that one's a matte cover. And yeah, you can see the blue ones are all the shaded in blue. I colored all of them in January. So, right. So there were, in all of these books, or my goals, there's 381 total pages. And of all of them, I had only completed 6 pages. Again, this is a pretty lofty goal, but because of how I split it out, I think it's attainable. Because look, I already did 11 Camellia pages, which when you look at miniatures, yes, it's possible. They're so fun and easy. So I have 375 pages to color by the end of the year, just in these books. And that equates out to about 32 pages a month. And I'm so far on track because I did 36 pages in January from these books. So it's completely attainable. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and I forgot to say, so I have seen several people posting this, thank you, and reviving the tag for 2022. And then I want to thank Zombie Girl. She did recently post hers and she officially tagged me in it. So thank you. I am not going to tag anybody because, again, it's the middle of February and I'm just getting around to this. But I love how everyone's kind of been turning it into their own. Some people have posted like 10 books they want to finish someday, or 10 books they just are planning to focus on this year, or they've done like a 5 books to finish. It's whatever you want to do, and there's never any pressure. Like, I put pressure on myself. But if I don't finish these, or I decide I don't like one of them and just quit, it's okay. It's not really quitting on anything. It's just kind of a way to give me direction, because I honestly, my whole goal is to just color. I love to color, and I love to buddy color with friends. And to me, it doesn't always matter what I'm coloring, but these are books I enjoy and I like the pictures, and it's really feels rewarding to me if I finish something, if I finish a book, and then I don't feel as guilty when I buy more or my collection grows, because I'm actually, you can see I'm enjoying it and I'm utilizing it. So, okay, friends, I'm going to let you go. This was a shorter video, but all I had to do was show you 10 books. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for checking me out today. FYI, if you hear a noise in the background, my husband's taking a nap in the recliner. I have tried to film when he's not here, and well, sometimes he'll put his headphones on and watch his phone, and he was sleeping and not snoring when I started this, but it's real life. SpiceyCatColors channel is real life. I tell you like it is. I share life as it is. And it is what it is. I love him. And I wanted to make a video. So take care of yourselves. And hey, you know what? Do you snore? I snore. I know I snore. I snore like, and I wake myself up sometimes. So if you snore, if you do not snore, guess what? It doesn't matter. But you matter. You are the one that matters. And you are beautiful and lovely and make a beautiful sound. So don't ever let anyone tell you, no, you don't. Embrace the snoring. It's part of life. And we are still all beautiful. I love you guys. Bye.